Right, and I think we're online. Welcome, viewers, to the RebelLUG Builder stream. I'm your host, Noah H2 Brick, and along with a couple of other RebelLUG members, will be streaming this afternoon, evening, whatever time zone that you're in at this very moment. And yeah, so we'll all be building, talking a little bit about Lego, having a good conversation, also interacting with you guys in the comments. And if you guys have any questions, of course, our array of RebelLUG members will be able to answer questions. So, yeah, so I'll just kind of go through the people we've got here in the stream today. We've got Wyatt, whose mic is muted, so might not be able to talk. Elijah, or Peach Bricks.
Hello.
Lee, or Brick Builder Studios. And
hello there.
Yeah, and Andrew, or CRCT Productions.
Hi.
All right. So how's everybody doing today?
I'm looking at you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Andrew, working on anything?
Yeah, I'm actually working on a project that should remain secret for now.
Oh.
I wonder if it has to do with any future RebelLUG collabs.
It might or might not.
Good thing RebelLUG won't be doing any collabs anytime within the next few months. Eh?
Good thing.
Watch out for a preview. I am going to be sorting today. And that's fun. Right now I'm just looking at, oh, it's Micah. How's it going?
Oh,
Micah,
nice.
here for all the streams, you know, professional RebelLUG member. My friend, or my brother, has his friend over, so if there's any odd screaming in the background, that's why.
It's probably just one of them.
Oh boy.
See here. Yeah, I'm saying it right, Micah, right? When I say it that way, or is that wrong? Okay,
Micah,
that's
yeah.
right. I just want to make sure, not that I pronounce it wrong. All right.
So what are our thoughts on the new Lego Overwatch prototype one? And I think there's like 5,000 of them or something you can buy on Amazon or something.
So like micro one, right?
Yeah, the Overwatch thing. That thing came out. It has all the best pieces, and I'm like, what the heck? If the other Overwatch sets actually have good parts, I'll like die because it had good pieces in it. And the only problem is it's really expensive, and I can't imagine the other ones are going to be any less priced just because it's like the licensed themes and stuff. But
Yeah, that's the problem with them all the time, because I mean, even Star Wars, sets, those have always gone up in price now,
yeah,
just because of the license agreements and whatnot.
Random Chris Bone on Flickr was my favorite person to exist. He built that the bright light green mech, and he just built another one. Oh, it's so good. Also,
Yeah. Didn't trying to remember, I think it's called like Star Wars Resistance or something like that. Didn't that just come out recently?
yeah. I didn't watch any of the episodes because I'm not done.
Good man. Oh, we
Apparently,
have.
that's what I heard. As far as I am aware, it's actually a good series, which is really surprising.
We have another RebelLUG member who just joined. How's it going, Caleb?
Hello. It's going pretty good. I heard a discussion of the Overwatch sets, and mine will be here Wednesday. I cannot wait.
What are your thoughts on the Overwatch set, Mr. Caleb?
It was a little on the expensive side, but overall I think it's probably worth it. I mean, obviously I bought one, but I don't know if I'm going to open it. We'll see. I've heard different things about the availability of this. I actually haven't checked to see if they sold out on the website yet, because it was only available on the website and at the BlizzCon at the beginning of November. So.
Wait, they're only available on Lego.com? Or...
No, the Blizzard website.
Oh. Oh, so it's really just an exclusive thing for that. All right.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
My guess is, since this isn't normal Bastion, this was probably like an alternate color, or whatever designer really liked the Omnic skin. So that's why this one was picked as something to be done. So.
Yeah. I get that.
And it makes me think there's probably another one out there in normal colors. Well, we will see, I guess. My suspicion is all of the sets will be unveiled at BlizzCon, but I could be wrong.
I wonder if that specific one is going to go up in price since it's more rare than the other ones, like how much more expensive it'll be in the future. But I think that also depends on how successful Overwatch is in the future. Like, I feel like if Overwatch just dies, that set's going to lose value, actually. That's my personal.
They did add 6 new Overwatch teams to the Overwatch League, though. So Overwatch League must be somewhat successful. It is still available on the Blizzard website.
Okay, so it's not even sold. Someone mentioned the number 5,000. Like, there was only 5,000 in existence, and I was like, oh. And that's what I thought.
I don't know. The only other limited edition set where I remember them actually giving a number was the blue Technic truck that they did. And that one was 20. So who knows?
Perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, it's those things that you don't know if they're going to produce more unless they actually give a specific number out. Then it's you don't know if you should go for it or if you should just wait until they either go down in value or be able to get a cheaper one. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So. No, I agree. Oh, which reminds me about the Forma? Forma? Is it Forma? Is that the set?
Oh, those like
the fish things.
The fish things, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think though I rather like them. I think it's a neat concept, although I'd prefer to see like a dragon or something. I think that'd be neat.
That would be. I know JK Brickworks just released a video like sometime, and he took like the Forma thing, but he made it with like actual pieces and bricks and stuff instead of like the plastic or paper stuff, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That was cool looking.
I saw that yesterday too. It is pretty neat.
I think that would be like if Lego had designed that instead of these new stupid like paper, plastic.
It's paper.
It would probably more. I think obviously you don't really know how successful it's going to be considering it hasn't been released. But I think if it was just bricks, I think it would probably end up being more successful, but who knows?
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to try and test it out like the architecture line, because I remember when those came out, it was just kind of testing the waters to see if people were interested. And then, of course, feedback came back and people liked them. So
they've had 5,000 orders so far, so they're doing pretty good.
Lego just needs another one of like Bionicle, how popular that was when it came out.
Oh, I'm still mad they canceled that. That was always so cool.
Ninjago is like surprisingly popular. It's like one of the.
It's the top. It's the third top selling theme right now at Lego.
I believe that.
As far as I've heard, it's the longest.
It will become the longest running non-licensed theme shortly, very shortly.
Yeah, it's also. There was something about it. It's on Cartoon Network. Is that the channel that
the Cartoon Network and that Disney XD thing? I thought it was at one point.
Second to like, I think it's second to like Caillou. It's the longest running kids TV show on Cartoon Network or something like that. I read something about that, but I could be completely wrong. But It's interesting. You have like these Ninjago people that do like they just do Ninjago stuff on their YouTube channels or whatever, and they're like ridiculously huge. And I'm like, what the heck? And Ninjago's like a huge thing, which blows my mind because I've been like, I had one of the very first sets, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty subpar. And then it's like, how is this so popular?
Well, Ninjago's been out for 7 years, so there's kids that have only been buying Ninjago sets for the whole of their life.
Probably. No, it's
I remember
right
when
now.
it
I
first
think
came out. I remember watching the episodes when they just first week when they came out. I was like, "Oh, this is cool! It's a Lego, cartoon." And then seeing it progress, I like the original episodes a lot better. But
yeah, I haven't seen anything since the first like 3 seasons when I was watching it. But,
yeah,
I think the sets themselves are like really cool. So I have respect for Ninjago. It's a cool theme.
yeah.
Wait, if it's number 3, are Star Wars and like City the other top 2
Yes,
selling?
City would be number 1, and I bet Star Wars is number 2.
Yeah, something like that. That's right. But then, of course, you get into like the logistics of what each Lego store sells the most. I mean, Blaine told me at one point it was at Brick Fair. He told me that the top running thing that sells in like Lego stores, for example, are the Build-A-Fig, like the minifigure Build-A-Fig things.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently,
Interesting.
they sell like a crap ton of those every single day. So
That's interesting.
Kids like minifigures, so I guess that shouldn't
Yeah.
be too surprising.
If you
Yeah.
if you like dig through those stupid bins, there's actually cool figure parts in there.
yeah,
I've never bought one of the things to buy them because they're just not. You could just buy them cheaper on Bricklink most of the time probably, but there are cool stuff in there.
I found a few like disassembled set figures in there once or twice. It's rare
Yeah.
because I don't think they're supposed to do that, but I've
yeah.
definitely seen that.
the rarest thing
there's been licensed stuff in there before.
that I've found like minifigure wise at the Lego stores. So you know how they have like sometimes those random bins that they'll pull out from the back, like
No,
parts in them and whatnot.
that must
So-
be some sort of European thing.
Well, I know they had it at the River Chase store in Birmingham, and they had it in
Oh,
Atlanta as well.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but for example, there was, I know it when I was in the U.S. Still, I found, I think it was a Boba Fett minifigure. It was like the one from the sand skiff or like the Jabba's
Yep.
sail barge. Yeah, that's right. So I found that in there, and the employee asked him stupidly. I was like, "Hey, can I take this and put it in my cup or whatnot?" Since I found it in the random bin, and he was like, "Yeah, sure. If you just found it in there, just put it in there." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And later finding out that apparently they don't do that, or that it was supposed to be for some kind of activity at the Lego store. But I mean,
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
at Brick World, they had the parts. They had like that bin of random not great parts, and it's like build a spaceship, and there's like a bunch of parts from like the Kessel Falcon in there, and
Yeah.
there was like one of the cockpits, and a specific member of RebelLUG definitely just stole one of the cockpits out of the bin, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was just funny. That was a good one.
Doesn't want to rat out the member.
RebelLUG is a great place.
Good man.
Brickworld was a fun time. Man, Caleb, are you building anything? Probably.
I'm not. No, no. Are you kidding? I don't build. I build it in May, right before Brick World, and then scramble to find all the parts I need. It's great. And I've agreed to way too many collabs this year, and I should probably actually build, but
It's better to disappoint people. Trust me.
oh, I take that back. I did help one of my friends build a Lego set this week. I did build this week.
Oh, nice one, nice one.
Look at that.
I need to hire some like
cheap labor to sort my Lego because I really hate sorting.
Apparently, Simon really likes sorting, so I'm probably going to bring a loose Lego to the world and get people to sort it.
That's a great idea. Not actually. That'd be a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, all your good parts would go missing. But
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly what I expect to happen.
Some guy in
Yeah.
RebelLUG has like other RebelLUG members like sorting his stuff. I forget his name. I could find it in like 5 seconds. But Daniel will like sort his stuff, and he like just gives Daniel like random parts for free, and I'm like, what the heck? It's a famous guy, not famous, but like a well-known name. I don't know.
Didn't Torlug lose their like lug ship, so to speak?
Yeah, they did. Big rip.
How did that happen?
Because they didn't. They're like supposed to apply. They like did the stuff, but they like didn't do the paperwork or something. And they lost. I'm like, nice.
You were at the last stream, right? Or you were in the last stream?
I don't know. I show up to most of these, so probably.
Yeah, I think you were. I think Daniel had said something in the last one because he joined or something, or was in a call. And then he was like trying to say something bad about EL. And then I'm just like dissing him and saying, well, last time I checked, Torlug's not a real lug anymore. So just saying.
Well, I mean, and paralyzed. The Republic attack, the guy that got all his Lego stolen. Apparently, he was on the news in New Zealand, and so was M&R's video.
Wait, he's from.
Oh, really?
No, he's from
from
France,
France.
but he was on the news in New Zealand, like from his video. Facts, bros.
That is cool.
I'm going to do all of my donations.
Creation.
Yeah, that came out wrong, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a real lack of people in the stream who are here that aren't talking. Or however you say that.
It is a sad
There's a real excess of people here, but a real lack of discussion from their part.
Yeah. Wyatt
right,
was dead
Wyatt?
for the first.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wyatt is still dead right now, so.
You know what my favorite thing in the world is knowing that the Lego Bricks and Pieces has a lot of parts that are way cheaper than anything that like Bricklink has, which blows my mind, but it's real.
16. There we go.
Bricks and Pieces, yeah. I think, who was it, Jason or Charm City?
Yeah.
He orders from Bricks and Pieces like all the time. Apparently it's a lot easier for him or something, or sometimes there's like access to bulk parts that you can't get over Bricklink at times.
Oh yeah, that's the advantage because like the parts are still like expensive, but the like you can get them. There's like new parts that you can get. I think the max money you can get on Bricks and Pieces is 200, but a lot of Bricklink stores like don't even have that many in their store, and so for stuff like that new leaf piece, I don't know the 3-pronged, like not 3-pronged, the three.
Oh,
it just says 3 pedals.
Yeah.
Those things, they're like 25 cents on Bricklink, and then they're like 10 cents on not Shop at Home at Bricks and Pieces.
We're talking about the Bricks and Pieces.
Yeah, and about how they're like the leaves, you can get them in a bigger quantity and for way cheaper than anything on Bricklink, which blows my mind.
Yeah, so I just ordered from them because I needed some parts for something, and I got bright green 1x1 plates. And
Yeah.
on there's like none on Bricklink, but on Bricks and Pieces they're like 8 cents. I mean, it's still kind of expensive, but
It's
compared to
decent.
nothing on Bricklink is nice. Then you could also get like just other parts too you'd have to like order from like multiple sellers. So that's what I like. It's like just order it from one kind of thing.
I think the Legoland, if anything, the only place I've seen the bright green one by one plates are at the Legoland, I think, but I didn't think about getting them last time I was there. So.
I didn't realize how much I love all the like alternative colors that exist. Like all the like that's a weird word. Like there's like I don't know. Like you have like your basic like okay. So you have like the basic like green, blue. You have like green, blue, orange, yellow, red, black, and then like tan and white and gray and brown. But then you have like there's so many other shades of blue and green that like blow my mind that like don't go in sets, and it's like these should be in more sets because they're the greatest thing to use this.
Other shades of green, as in lime.
Yeah, dude. Lime green is okay. The bright light green or whatever it's called is a better shade. Is better than lime green, but lime green is just way more accessible, and I like it. So. Lime green is a great color.
I still have PTSD, man. Can't do it. Mike goes there.
We're currently working on one of the builds that'll be at Breaking Bavaria, so only like 4 or 5 weeks now.
What members are going to Breaking Bavaria? I have no clue.
We've got Julius, who's going to be there this year.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah, so that'll be cool to meet him. I mean, the same ones from last year. Julius, Olaf, Osmond, and Giannis, or YR Bricks. So.
Will John be there?
John was thinking about going, and then he said it wouldn't work due to like Thanksgiving. So that is unfortunate, but
John's newest mod is fantastic. On the topic of John,
that ship that he built.
Yeah, that thing is beautiful.
The center, like the middle part, I think, yeah, could use some work. But the back and the front are like the greatest things I've ever seen. Like the cockpit area and then where the engines are and the shape is just terrific.
All right. So now I've got that.
Actually, I did also build some brickheads now that I'm thinking about it, Elijah. That was probably the last thing I built. Not that that's really real building, but.
That's real building. Get out of here.
By Rogue Brick standards, that's real building.
Danny is the worst brickhead I've ever seen. Oh, that's my favorite thing.
Let's see what people are commenting. Oh, we got Olaf in the comments. Nice.
RebelLUG. Whoa. My room looks so nice.
Elijah.
What?
Yes. Please give us a new room tour.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a big room, dude.
So currently I'm in my attic because we just redid it and my brother was living up here for like a week, not a week, like 3 weeks. But then he was like down in Virginia now because he was living because he had got married and then he left his job and then he was going to Virginia and he was living up here. And then we had just redone this over the summer. And then now my mom wanted to redo the room I'm currently living in. And so she's like, you have to bring all your Lego up here. And I was like, okay. And so I did that. And so this used to be like really ugly and scary looking. And it was like, so I live in a house that was built in 1790. And so it was all like really scary and ugly looking. But we spent like the summer and last winter and a lot of time redoing all of it. So I just have all my Lego stuff up here right now. And so the rest of my room, I could take you down there, but I'm not going to. But the rest of my room downstairs, I have to take up the 2 tables, and I have a big rack that most of these gray boxes sit on. But otherwise, I have pretty much all my Lego up here. So that's kind of cool to see everything in my collection all in a relatively accessible area. And I'm trying to sort it all right now, but that's difficult.
Oh, looking good. Very nice.
I finally cleaned up from Brick World last weekend, and I found a bunch of stuff I was looking for. And then my sorted bin got about 6 times larger. So I guess you win some, you lose some. Sorting is not the most fun activity.
I have a bunch of sorted parts in this bin over here. I don't know if you can see it. But there's a bunch of sorted stuff. And
is that all the stuff you bought at Brick Fair? Is that the reason it's sorted?
That's I brought it here, yeah. There's still a bunch of set draft parts in boxes over there. And then, oh, this is a cool bin. I'm trying to like get to it without like unplugging my microphone from my computer. Oh, big wins. This box has a bunch of these things, and then these things.
That just looks like a cockpit bin.
Yeah, it's just a bin of the same cockpit like 1,000 times.
Oh.
But I like that bin, and I've never used a single piece from it because I just never have. But I like it because it looks cool.
Dinner.
Okay. All right, I gotta go. I might be back.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I gotta start getting the rest of that organized for Brick World because I am going, boys.
Yeah. I thought about bringing a lot of... Once I sort my collection, I thought about selling a bunch of it and then buying good stuff.
You always do that. Depends on what you're going to sell, though.
Yeah, no, exactly. But there's stuff that I know I don't like, and there's stuff I know I do like that I could get if I sold the stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brick World, I want to bring, or I'm going to do this kind of the same thing that I did for Brick Fair, just bring a bunch of bulk rare stuff. So that, of course, though, I need a plan for next year. And then, yeah, we're going to see how that works out.
Is there a way to see what time a message was sent in the chat on the YouTube?
No, not entirely. Oh, we've got
Hey Ryan
here.
If you're still here, I'd like to let you know I was playing Fortnite yesterday with Adore Your Lego Studios, my boy from RebelLUG. And he went so far as to say that you're not that good at basketball and that he could beat you in a 1v1. And so I told him that at Brick World next year that you and him have to go play basketball against one another. So that's just interesting. If anyone in the stream did not know, Ryan is a professional basketball player, one of utmost quality.
Very nice.
Oh yeah. Any of you going to Lego Worlds next week in the Netherlands? I'm in the United States and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, so no. I think is
professional airballer.
Is Thomas in the Netherlands? Is that a thing?
That's right. Yeah, he is.
I wonder if he's going, because that's completely possible. He was
might.
he
Yeah.
disappeared all summer because he went to like work in like some Italian like oil rig or something. I don't even remember.
Huh. All right.
He was gone all summer. He's a nice guy.
I know he was busy. He was at one point in Canada for like 3 weeks or that. But
Thomas
an oil rig? I didn't know that.
Okay, it was like some sort of boat in the Mediterranean, somewhere near Italy or something. And it was like a boat or like an oil rig or like a fishing boat. I don't know. You know, Thomas is a cool guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
No, yeah, he's a really nice guy to talk to and hang out with. So.
How's it going, Jedi Bob? How has your day been, sir? Mine's been just terrific.
All right. A lot of tedious rock work on a new build here. So.
Micah, what are you working on? Oh wait, Micah's not there. Never mind.
Yeah, we lost like 4 members, so 3 or 4 members left.
Big rip.
Andrew is working on a secret project, of course. So.
Yep, that's right.
A secret project for RebelLUG's SpongeBob collab. You already know what's up. Gotta order those SpongeBob minifigures off BrickLink.
No wonder they went up in price.
It's because RebelLUG is just bottom all, man.
That's right.
Micah, what are you working on or doing?
I don't think he works anymore. So
Micah's right there.
I know, but it would seem.
Micah, I think your mic might be muted because we haven't heard a single thing you've said the entire time.
Yeah.
His face.
Can you hear me yet?
Yeah, now.
We haven't heard a single thing you've said the entire.
I haven't said very much.
All right. As long as.
But yeah, my microphone was plugged in, but it wasn't working for whatever reason. So now I'm using just my computer's regular mic.
There you go.
There you go.
What are you working on today? Or what are you doing?
I'm like sorting a little bit.
Ah, nice. I like the dragons in the background. I'm a big fan. Are those like those not like rubber, but they're like that rubbery plastic stuff?
Yeah.
Dude,
like they're kind of air filled.
Yeah.
They sold at Toys R Us before they closed.
I have this one dinosaur. It's a Rex. It's kind of epic, not gonna lie. I should buy all the Lego dinosaurs. Make a dinosaur.
They're so expensive.
Okay, we were so stupid at Brickworld because we sold all the dinosaurs to buy brick heads to do like parts draft with brick heads, which is the dumbest idea of all time. I don't know who said that. Anyhow, but we didn't get the dinosaur, and each of us could have had a dinosaur, but instead we wanted to do another draft with the stupid.
Yeah, I would drafted the dinosaur body parts.
Okay, no. You would not draft the dinosaur body parts. Everyone gets a dinosaur.
Puts the heads on like those baby bodies.
Bro, dinosaur tails would be so much more useful than just a generic dinosaur.
Yeah, but like that means one person gets something useful, and then everyone else is stuck with like an arm.
That would totally be useful too. I would use all the dinosaur arms.
No. You'd be stuck with like 7 left arms for the dinosaur, and then someone would have like 7 right
That would
arms.
still be useful. You could trade with the other person.
Okay, straight up, I did that draft, with the dinosaur sets. I was the king of that draft because I had all the good stuff. There's like these random like silver metallic, like they're not even like I don't even know what they are, but I got a bunch of them, and then everyone was like the weirdest pieces, but I have them all, and that's what matters. And then I got like all the figures from the set, and then I got lime green syringes, which is epic, and I got like all the brown plates, which are like 10 cents a piece, and I have like a trillion, so big win. Set drafts are like my favorite part of LEGO conventions, straight up.
Yeah, set drafts are awesome, especially the one we did for. I mean, it took a lot of time for the one for Brick Fair, but it was
The Destiny Bounty one wasn't even like okay. The Destiny Bounty was good, but it wasn't even like the best. Like the best one I think that I've done. Okay, so the best one I've done. Okay, parts wise, the best one I've done was the Destiny's Bounty, but I didn't even get like that many good parts. It just had good parts in the set. I just got really unlucky and made bad choices with what I wanted.
Yes, so officially you can't say that it's the worst because of that.
Well, okay. But then like the one I made out the best with was the dinosaur one. And then the one that I enjoyed the most was the Ninjago City one that we got those $100, not Ninjago Cities, the Ninjago temples. We got
the
like
fortress sets, yeah.
Yeah, the temple fortress thing. Me, Danny, Daniel, and Anders all bought one at Toys R Us because it was at Brick World and they were closing. And they were like the last actual Lego set there. And I think they must have like found them in the back and just put them on the shelves because there's no way that those didn't get bought earlier. But yeah, but they were like $60 each for like a set with like 1,400 parts. And then we all had one. That was a great deal. I had a lot of super cool stuff from that set. And it was just fun because it's only 4 people. And like, it's always fun with a lot of people, but it's also fun with less people.
Best drafts are the free drafts. So, for example, like the one
draft with Simon in it.
Yeah.
He always pays for me every time.
Simon is an OG. Okay.
Simon has honestly paid for like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff for me.
Well,
I feel kind of bad.
You know what to do when he gets older, Can't walk anymore.
He's paid for 3 escape rooms, like multiple meals, multiple drafts.
Yeah. That was a fun time. I liked that. I'd never done an escape room till that, and I enjoyed that.
I've literally only done escape rooms with Simon. I'm always like, oh, they're fun, but they're too expensive.
How expensive are I don't even know because Simon.
It's like $30 per
yeah,
person.
That is expensive. I don't like spending money, but I really do. That's the problem. Like, I really like spending money is like my favorite thing to do in life. That's a terrible thing to do.
My favorite thing to do is make money.
No. But you can like make a lot of money, but if without spending it, what's the point of making it? Let's be honest here.
Well, I'm gonna buy a house at some point, right?
No. You just gotta live in a dungeon. I don't know. Gotta live under a bridge.
That's it. You don't want to pay for housing, get yourself thrown in jail.
Are you going to go to Brick Fair, Virginia next year? Maybe if I have money.
No, you are going. You just don't know it yet.
Elijah, you got crowdfunded. Go fund me for Elijah going to Brick Fair, right?
Yeah. Wait, are you trying to make fun of some French builder?
Definitely not. I was thinking of a man named David.
Oh, that was my favorite thing. I don't know who pointed it out, but they like put it in like some chat, and then it's like a photo of Republic Attacks thing, and it's like $18,000 raised in 2 days, and then it's a photo of David's, and it's like $1,200 raised in like 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm like epic.
David's a cool person, though, like in person to talk to.
Yeah, he's less of a
nice.
meme in real life. But online, it's game over. Bricks builds says, "Lol, this chat is dead." Probably. We got 8 people watching though, so that's a nice win for RebelLUG. Not really. There's been streams where RebelLUG is popping because people actually join.
Yeah, last time we had I think 20 people join, something like that.
I think we should do the build challenges on stream. I feel like that would be more exciting to watch.
That probably would be, honestly. We should.
Or have like some sort of planned activity during the stream.
What if tonight? Hold on. What if tonight we just stream again and it's like RebelLUG build challenge? You got to do this, and that would be pretty epic. New plan.
I don't have time to go against tonight. I got midterms to cycle, right?
Midterms.
Hey, you can always do it like next weekend or something on the channel. So
I don't understand midterms because I don't go to school.
FBI, open up.
I'm jealous. I'm real jealous.
You can't even say that. That actually like happened.
That's why I said it though. Oh man.
We called the police on their car when they pulled up to my house. It was so funny. It was an unmarked car, and so we called the police. It's like, yo, this car is in our driveway. And then they like walked in, and it's like, oh, hello.
It was the police?
Never mind. We'll talk about this off stream.
You never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching.
That's true. You probably shouldn't have mentioned on stream that someone stole a cockpit from a Lego store.
Oh.
No, I think that was some French builder.
That wasn't a French builder. Get out of here. That was an American.
That was?
Unless it happened multiple times.
It was Bryce.
Hey, last time I checked, apparently Paris is a good place to like, snatch some wallets. So
what are you even talking about?
Why do you check this?
French people are like really good at stealing stuff. Okay.
Oh really? I thought Indian people were good at stealing stuff. I thought they were like well-known pickpocketers.
No, that would be the French.
I thought that was the Mexicans.
Hold on. Oh, are you gonna try and offend Andrew here in the stream?
I'm still here.
Andrew is French and Mexican.
Yes, I'm both.
Game over.
Gets kicked from RebelLUG.
Oh boy. Andrew, I was talking to my mom after Brick Fair, and she was talking about how she talked to your mom and stuff, and I was like, what the heck?
Wait, your mom was at Brick Fair?
My mom was at Brick Fair, Noah.
Why didn't you introduce me to your mom, Elijah?
I introduced Simon to my
mom. Simon's met my parents. I mean, he's at my house, though, so...
I was walking around with Simon and my sister and my sister who lives in Pennsylvania, and my mom.
Where's your sister live in Pennsylvania?
She lives in the great city of no clue. I don't remember. Wait, I'm going to Pennsylvania in November. I'm gonna go to Steel City Lug meeting. New plan.
Wait, we actually have a meeting in November though.
Wait, what time? Like what?
What is the date? It might be the first week in November. I can't remember.
I'm gonna be there on like Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh, it's definitely not Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
That's when the C4C live stream is, though, bro. You come over to my house Friday night and we stream on C4C together. Boom.
That would be epic. That's retarded though, because I'm making all these plans for Thanksgiving, right? And like I'm gonna go Black Friday shopping, gonna cop some mad Lego deals. You know how I be.
There's never any good Lego deals on Black Friday anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, I know. So I just like shopping in general because I like spending money, and that's like my favorite. Anyhow, point is, I'm like gonna go on Black Friday with my friend, or we're gonna go driving around and all night and do whatever. And then my mom, I'm like driving home from this art museum thing I was at today, and she's like, we're talking about something, and I mentioned Thanksgiving, and then she's like, oh, we're going to your sister's house And I like look at her funny, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then she's like, "We're going to." My sister's name is Lee or whatever. She's like, "We're going to Lee's house in Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving." I was like, "Well, what the heck?" So I was really mad. That's the story now.
Can I come to your sister's house too?
I don't know if she'd appreciate that. Not gonna lie.
Just say I have
Never
a
know.
friend who doesn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving. Can he come too? This
I
is
got
totally
me
a lie.
friend. I got me a friend. Can he bunk at your place?
There we go. Yeah, he's in a little trouble with the cops right now, you know, so he's trying
He's
to
in
stay
a little
low.
with the cops. He just
Not
got,
actually.
He only has a bag of 1x1 plates. Don't worry.
got a bag of one.
No, they're finger leaves. They're finger leaves, I swear.
Oh.
It's not any. You know what I mean, Eliza.
I'm telling you. It's foliage.
Telling
Don't
you.
touch me.
Just round up ABS.
Oh, Jesus.
Time to call the cops. Is that Micah Beedman? Said Roanoke Handybook? Yes, sir, it is. Who is French? Just me? I'm very solo. No, CTR product or CTRC. That's CRCT is
Wow. Can't even pronounce the
Friend.
name. Jeez.
Mr. Galactic Bricks. That is Micah Beedman.
Wait, what?
12 watchers.
Famous?
That's like a lot of people.
Why are we talking
We
about?
have 12 people watching now.
Someone mentioned you in chat. They recognized your glorious face.
Oh wow.
Of utmost
Yes.
beauty and attractiveness. Attraction.
No homo though.
That's right.
No. Well, Elijah didn't mention it, so.
You know how I be. Are you sure you want to come see me in Pennsylvania?
Cool.
Now, hold on.
That's how you get me to your sister. She's like, I have a friend. Wink, wink.
That's it. This has gone far enough. Okay, so fun story. So I had a phone. It was really bad. And the phone, I burnt out all the LEDs in the screen. And then I had another phone that was even worse that I've had for like 7 years. And I lost that phone in the great city of Manchester, New Hampshire. And then I'm like, wow, big wins, big wins. And then I don't have a phone anymore. So I have to use Instagram on the PC. And so if you download the Instagram application to your PC, then you can actually do DMs and stuff, which is pretty cool. And it works. But it's just like the most incompetent thing in the world. And it's like it doesn't like support any of the most recent updates. And Instagram on the computer is like the worst thing to come to mankind. In case anyone was curious.
Instagram is Instagram. So.
Instagram is already the worst thing. I think.
Not it.
Flickr's
Okay.
where it's at. Come on.
Instagram for Lego, probably not the greatest thing in the world. Instagram for real life purposes, top notch.
Who has a real life though?
I do. That's right.
Hey guys, Olaf here, doing some techniques.
Is Olaf here?
No, he's not. I was just joking around.
Speaking of which, Frozen 2 comes out next year.
What?
In, like almost, yeah, it's like 13 months comes out.
I am hyped. Okay, story of my life right here. I am Elijah Chamberlain. I don't do a lot of interesting things, right? I play with Lego, get kicked out of school, all your regular stuff. I did okay. So in the let me think. Frozen got. Hold on. It's time to go to the Google for this one.
Don't want to get your facts wrong.
Exactly.
Fact checking.
Okay. Frozen got popular on in like the spring winter of 2014, right?
Yeah.
I watched Frozen on opening night on November 27th, 2013 with my cousin because she wanted to see Frozen. And so she was over for Thanksgiving or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, this movie called Frozen just came out." And this is like before it was popular, and I saw like the most popular movie of the decade before even anyone knew it existed. And that's the most impressive thing I've done in life. Anyhow,
When you
Frozen's a
say
good movie.
most impressive movie, you do mean the
No.
the
It's
Dark.
the most impressive thing I've done in life is see like
Okay.
the most popular movie before it was popular. It's like
Oh,
it's like when I go and listen to like songs on Spotify from new albums, and I'm like, wow, I really like this song, and then everyone else is like, wow, this is the greatest song in existence. I'm like, I liked it first, loser.
it's like Avatar. I remember when I first watched it, and I was like, "Oh, this is really good." And then I found out it got like 3 billion at the box office. So.
I've never seen Avatar. Fact.
Ouch.
I should watch that one.
It's the most watched movie of all time, or most movie with the highest box office.
You know what feels better than like being the first to like something that becomes popular? It's just being popular yourself.
You know, never mind.
Alright.
Micah Beedman with his 500 favorites on his sea serpent thing. knows what being
500?
popular is like.
It's got like 670 something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to
I'm triggered
underestimate
now.
your empire.
Triggered.
Okay. Big hype. Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out in 13 days. Best game of the year. Fact. Best game of the decade. Possibly.
Are you
I'm
sure about
so
that?
hyped for it. Red Dead Redemption 1. Fantastic game. I love it so much.
Have you played Detroit, my friend?
What are you? I haven't even heard of that, so it can't be that good.
Okay.
What did you say? Say it again. Maybe I
said
misheard.
Detroit?
Detroit. This is a video game?
Yes.
Is it about the city of Detroit?
It's about a like futuristic version of Detroit where you have to look at it yourself, but it's about androids and humans working, or I guess are together, I guess.
Time to go look up these German video games.
Not German video games, American one.
Detroit? Is it Detroit Become Human? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
that's right.
Oh. I've never
Yeah.
even seen this. I don't know. Initial release date, May 25th. This is a newer game. I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Perhaps. You know what a really good game is The Last of Us. I played through all that in a matter of like 32 hours or something like that. It was just dumb because I was like, I just played it and I just like did it in 2 days, and my brother was like, this took me like a month to finish, and I'm like, it wasn't even that hard.
Yeah.
But that's a really good game.
Last of Us is a good game too.
There's a lot of mocks based around it, and that's why I played it. My brother's like, this is a really good game. My brother's like, this is a really good game because he owns a PS4 or whatever, and he was at my house for a while. And so he's like, and I was taking advantage of like playing on the PS4 exclusive games while he was here. Like Spider-Man, I played all of that, and I played all of the last one.
Spider-Man's a good game.
Yeah, Spider-Man was fun. I completed that 100%. I was like, I am proud. But about The Last of Us, he's like, this is a really good game, and I'm like, I've seen an impressive amount of mocks based around this game, so I will play it, and then I really enjoyed it. So I was like, top notch.
So it's like if your brother just says this is a really good game, you're like, meh, whatever. But if you're like, wait, I've seen good Lego builds, then you play it.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
I mean, I like apocalypse stuff in general. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of a lot of like, I don't even know. I love history and future stuff, all that cool stuff, man.
That Detroit Become Human game is like really good. I liked it a lot just because of the, uh, I guess you could say like real aspect of it, like between like the chemistry between the characters, I should say.
Yeah, no.
That's one thing.
I think that's becoming more of a thing with games, is like getting to care about the characters and stuff.
Yeah, because a lot of people just used to be like, oh, let's just put a bunch of explosions and levels into one game. No, that's not what it's all about.
But I mean, explosions are fun.
They are.
Explosions are what it's all about. Come on.
No, I know what you mean. Where there's a lot more character-oriented games these days than there are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you know.
I don't know if you saw the movie, because we were talking about movies in like Olaf's domain chat, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I remember. I don't know if you saw that movie, Baby Driver. Have you seen it?
Yeah, that's my favorite movie. I love that.
That film is so good. Like that opening sequence where they're robbing the bank.
Okay, so what I do with movies is like I go through phases where I'll watch a couple of weeks ago I watched like every Western film in existence, and then that was like a month ago. And then like a couple of weeks ago I watched like all of Quentin Tarantino's movies, and then I'm in this like crime movie phase, and then like oh my word, and I watched Baby Driver probably like for the first time like like a month or two ago. I was like, this is the greatest film in existence.
I watched it right as it came out because I was like, I loved the idea behind that movie.
Yeah, no, I didn't know anything about it going into watching it. Like, I didn't even know it was about like crime or anything like that, and I was blown away. It was such a good movie.
That's the one movie that Kevin Spacey actually does a good job playing his character in. So
Edgar Wright is really good. He also made Hot Fuzz. I think that's a funny movie.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not like
Hot
funny.
Fuzz.
It's just an interesting movie, but it's an interesting movie. I enjoyed it. He did Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I actually don't like that movie, but I can appreciate it for the style of movie that it is.
Yeah.
Edgar
I guess recently I've been going into like films because ever since seeing The Dark Knight again after such a long time, I've come to the conclusion like when I watch a movie, I need to watch it like several times before I make a decision, because I watched The Dark Knight. Like I watched it last night as me and Tristan were building because Tristan was over, and watching it from beginning to end again, you can see how good that movie is, because like I've watched it like all the Joker scenes a couple of times, and that's really good just to like watch all of it, because you almost get to see the whole film just like that.
Yeah.
So then you watch the whole film, all 2 hours, like 20 minutes of it, and you realize that Joker is not that, he isn't in that film too much. He's in it so like just enough where it does scare you when he is in his scenes,
Yeah.
And that's what Christopher Nolan just got like darn right with his character. And it's not just him; it's also Heath Ledger. Rest in peace, of course. But yeah. So.
All right, I gotta go eat dinner. I'll be back.
All right. Let's see what people are saying in the comments. I haven't been watching that. Mika, what are you working on right now?
I'm just taking apart and sorting old table scraps.
All right.
I have intentions to like trying to reorganize my room and stuff before I like start any more big projects, but I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of projects I really want to start.
Not that many people are gonna like be watching the stream anymore. I might just end it. See what we do. All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Had some kind of technical difficulties, so just had to fix that. All right, I think we're gonna end it anyway here because Elijah's off for now. Unless you want to do anything else, that's why.
Not really.
Yeah, it's not really nobody else is really watching right now. So I want to thank everybody that did join the stream, and then those that of course watched or I guess talked with us in the comments a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I was glad we could like talk a little bit about Lego and whatnot. So thank you, of course, to Miko and Elijah for hanging out this long in the in the stream. So it was fun talking to you guys. So all right, thanks for watching. The next RebelLUG stream, of course, will be in 3 weeks or every 3 weeks. So be on the lookout here on the RebelLUG YouTube channel as well as on the RebelLUG Instagram page for a lot more content coming from RebelLUG. So with that, do you want to say anything else, Miko?
I don't think so.
All right.
I'll try and do something more exciting next stream.
No problem. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care.